Hey everybody, my goodness, it's been a long time since I have seen you guys and talked to you guys, and I have missed you terribly. I hope everybody is doing really good, and I wanted to say thanks for continuing to watch my older videos while I've been kind of indisposed. Really nothing traumatic or anything is going on. I've been very busy. It's farm season now. And so I've been very busy with farm work and our festivals and that sort of thing. And also my son and his fiance came down from New York and spent a few days with us, and that was a whole lot of fun over Easter. And let's see, this past week I was at an agritourism conference. I'm the PR girl for a small local family farm, and the conference was very interesting because it was a whole lot about marketing and Twitter and Facebook and that sort of thing. So anyway, very interesting, but I have missed you guys. And also I was trying to get ready for a huge craft show. I've been making lots and lots of bracelets. I call these harmony bracelets because I listen to inspirational videos and inspirational music and inspirational talks, and I have been creating these little bracelets that I call harmony bracelets, and made a whole bunch of them. And then the weather was going to be really terrible this weekend, so my friend had to cancel her event. So that leaves me with a whole lot of stock for my Etsy store. So just be watching for some new bracelets in my Etsy store. And Wednesday I am going to Florida for a week. So just lots of stuff going on. But I did want to say hey and let you guys know that I've been working on some of these enchanted eggs. This was... And this, there were a lot of YouTube videos about, some people call these galaxy eggs, some people call them dragon eggs. I did watch a tutorial from Callie Black, who's just like one of my favorite peoples in the world, and she called them dragon eggs, and I'll show you how Callie did hers. Very cool. I did not watch a lot of videos about these. I watched Callie's video, but I didn't watch a lot of other videos because I just wanted to sit down and experiment. This is the first art project that, aside from my bracelets, that I've put my hands on in probably 2 weeks. So I'm just really happy to just kind of sit with you guys for a few minutes and chit chat. I like eggs. I like the shape of eggs. I like this time of year when I was out walking Mia, I saw some, you know, this is the time of year when you find like these cool robin eggs and things like that. So I'm trying to get a little more light in here, y'all. I just realized it's super dark. Hang on just a second. Hang on. Collar hold, please. Okay, that's all. Okay, that's better. Sorry, it's clouding up, and it looks like it's going to storm. So anyway, I wanted to kind of do a little art project with you guys before I take off again. I call these enchanted eggs because that's what they remind me of. They remind me of something beautiful and enchanted, and something that you might see in the enchanted forest or something. So the first thing that I did, guys, and it's like I said, there are all kinds of tutorials about these little things. The first thing that I did, I had some eggs that I think my mom gave me these from last year. And they, you know, were the typical plastic egg, but they did have decorations on the outside of them, and you can kind of get a sense of how they were decorated from the inside of these eggs. So what I did was I went outside on one sunny day and I sprayed my eggs with chalkboard spray. And my chalkboard spray is kind of clunky and gunky, but they kind of did a good job. And the cool thing was that when I did that, you can see that a little bit of the design on the outer part of the egg kind of shone through the when I did the chalkboard paint. So I thought that was kind of cool. And you know, if we're going for a galaxy or an enchanted look, then that's kind of the sort of thing that you want to happen. But this kind of happened just totally accidentally. I did see some eggs like this in Walgreens, and I think Walgreens has their stuff like 75% off now. So very worth it to pick up some of these little plastic eggs. And you know how I feel about plastic, but it was okay. All right, you know, we're going to make something out of this, so no biggie. Then I just kind of sat here this afternoon and worked with a few eggs, and I'll show you how they kind of turned out. This is an egg that I painted with a little bit of glue. It's called Craft Twinkles Rider. And I thought that one turned out really good. This is how Callie Black did hers. She did not paint them with glue. Callie painted them with fingernail polish that she got at the pound shop, dollar store. Then I tried this technique, and I kind of am crazy in love with this. This was, is there a reflection on that? Sorry, there we go. That's a little bit better. There was a... I forgot what I was going to say. Sorry. I like this technique a whole lot because it's mindless and you can kind of just play with the egg and do whatever you want with it. So that's kind of what I'm going to do here. I'm going to take this egg that I've painted just a little bit of the glue on and show you how I finished my eggs to look like a galaxy egg or an enchanted egg or whatever you guys want to call it. It's just such a fun idea, and it's kind of like one of those things that you can sit and play with and ramble with. The first thing, like I said, the first thing I did was, and here comes the thunder too, the Craft Twinkles Rider, and then I let that dry, so that kind of gave me that shimmery-ish thing here. And then I did take a toothbrush with some white acrylic and kind of just spattered a little bit of paint here. But the way that I've been doing this, and I'm going to show you how I've been doing it, is I've just used some metallic acrylic paint, and I've just kind of taken the top off of it, shake it a bit, taken the top off of it. I'm using some of my handy dandy art rags that I have recycled from a pair of pajamas. And the way that I have done my eggs is I've just tapped on some color. What I'm using is this is a bronze metallic, Craft Smart, you know, just that cheap stuff that you can buy at your local craft store. And you can already see that it is just looking super cool. The idea is to not cover up the black entirely. And so that is kind of what I'm working toward. Don't cover the black, you know, just be sure you're leaving a whole lot of that visible. Now here's a little bit of purple. And try a little bit of, and I don't think that's purple, that is plum. Plum. But I think the idea is if you're tapping, it just makes these incredible shapes, you know, and it truly does look like a galaxy. I just think they're so pretty, and as those little plastic eggs, as I run across them, I'm definitely gonna scoop up a few more, because I just think these are just super neat. Okay, so there we go with the purple. Next thing I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to do a little bit of blue. And the cool thing is, as you're tapping, it dries really quick. So, you know, you don't have a lot of dry time, because it just kind of dries by itself, which is awesome. Okay, let's do just a tiny bit of blue. There are lots of tutorials about these eggs, y'all, but I think it's fun to come up with, you know, exactly what you want. It looks really pretty. This is honestly a very meditative kind of thing to do. You can kind of just really enjoy it. Man, that's pretty. And I think I'm going to go back in with a little bit of gold. Do a little bit of gold with the blue. I sure have missed doing art. Everything has just been so busy lately that I haven't even had time to do a start box project in the morning. It's kind of like, wow, this really turning out great. Good grief. I kind of just get up in the morning and I'm launching to work. But you know, am I not blessed to be able to work? Wow, that's pretty, y'all. I'll do that just a little bit right here. Goodness me. Look at that. I really do hope you guys can see that. It's just absolutely so pretty. Yeah, it's really neat. So, I'm just going to proceed on here and do a few more of my little eggs. I've got some metallic white pearl here. I'm going to try a little bit of that. And that's pretty too. And if you feel like you got too much, I definitely know I got too much right there. Then you can just, and you can let things dry, or you can, I like to layer, you know, just layer on top. I think it makes things look really pretty. Okay, I think right here, now I have not tried red at all, and red's my favorite color, so let's try just a teeny tiny bit of red and see what happens. Oh wow, oh, that's pretty. Okay, I think with this I'm going to rub it a little bit. Oh, that's cool, because when I rubbed it off, and now you can really see the black under it. Goodness, that's pretty. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is just pour out a tiny bit of white. And we'll do a little bit of splattering with an old toothbrush. Wow, here comes the rain. Here it comes. Kind of nothing more fun than a nice shower at the end of a hot summer day. Okay, uh-oh. Oh, okay, I just wasn't splattering quite enough. I'm careful. This is the first time I've ever done that splatter thing, so I didn't want to get too carried away with it. And there we go. You've got some beautiful stars in there. I tell you, I just love these. This kind of reminds me of you know, we've just had Easter, and I'm always reminded of, and everything is in bloom here, and I'm reminded of just the majesty and the artistry of this creation that we live on. We are in a remarkable place. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to leave it at that. Try this. It's so much fun. And you can really, like I said, you can kind of get carried away with it. It's so pretty. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you still supporting my channel when I haven't had the opportunity to be around very much. And I missed you guys, so please comment and say hello, and I'm sending out a virtual hug and good vibes to all of you. Thanks a bunch for watching, y'all. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.